Hi everyone, this is Farhan. You are watching Farhan Pulse. Air cooling versus liquid cooling. First, we see air cooling. What is air cooling? How it is benefit for us? First, air cooling is done by fins. It is a extended surface. You can see in the picture. This is the fins like structure you can see in your bikes. It is contact with air. When you riding your bike for 1 to 5 kilometers, it will generate heat. The heat is dissipated to atmosphere through the fins. By using the fins, the cooling rate of the engine is very high. It is less maintenance and less cost, and it is easy to manufacture by the company. You can see these fins air cooling in your motorcycles less than 200 cc. This is a typical fin present in a Yamaha bike. Like that, all the bikes are contained with fins. Let's watch how the liquid cooling is working. Liquid cooling has several components like radiator, cooling fan, pump, thermostat valve, pressure release cap. Let's watch how it is works. It is simple that when you are going to air cooling, it is simply one setup only using fins. But in the case of liquid cooling, there are several lots of complicated components. First, radiator. Radiator consists of fins. It is consists of a liquid like water and coolant is circulating over the engine. The second component is fan. Fan is allows to give maximum amount of air will be touch on the radiator pipes. The third component is pump. The pump is consists to flow the coolant from the engine to the radiator to remove the heat. The fourth component is thermostat, which allows when the temperature of the engine rises, it allows the coolant to circulate inside the cylinders. The third one is pressure release cap. Let's see how the components are function. First, radiator. Radiator consists of coolant. It has several number of pipes, bending pipes. The coolant is comes from upper side and goes to the lower side. It will cools the coolant. The second one is fan. Fan is allows to flow the airflow to the radiator. And the third one is pump, and the fourth one is thermostat valve. When the liquid coolant is filled with the help of pressure release cap, the coolant will start cooling. The coolant will start circulating without going inside the cylinder, because when you starting the engine, the temperature of the engine is much less. You can see in this 3 denoted place that there is no flow. First, there is no flow. After the engine rises, you can take that the engine rises at the temperature of 500 degrees Celsius. When your engine is below 500 degrees Celsius, there is no need of coolant. So the thermostat valve closes the path of the it is going inside the circulatory cylinders. So the coolant is radiated inside the is circulated inside the radiator and goes to the again to the radiator. So it is not allowed to pass into the cylinder jackets. When the temperature is attained above 500 or attained above the certain degree Celsius, the thermostat valve allowed to circulate the coolant inside the cylinder jackets. So it will start cooling the engine. This is the working of the liquid cooling system. First, you can fill the liquid coolant inside this pressure release cap. It is then cooled by the airflow. with the help of this cooling fan. Then it is circulated through the pump. Pump is sucked and going going inside the all cylinders, and it comes to the again comes to the radiator. You can see the cooling the cooled water is going from the downwards to the engine, and the hot water comes from the upper side of the engine, because hot water is less dense and cold water is much greater dense. So the hot waters are going upper side and the cold water is going downside. So you can using this method to cool your engine. These are mostly preferred for high cc and car, lorry, trucks and buses are using this liquid cooling technique. You can see in this picture the front grill is located radiator. So this is the working of the liquid cooling. Thank you.